I think I figured it out, guys. I think I have figured out what is making so many of us soft, and that is, as it's called, Disney's Doug. Yeah, Disney's Doug made you a wuss. Now, I watched this show when it was on Nickelodeon. They weren't calling it Nickelodeon's Doug. But this was a cartoon, an original Nicktoons, as they called them, alongside Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, and I think that was the trio that started the Nicktoons. Well, Doug was like a middle school guy, and he was new in town, and he was just very timid. He was always in a fuss. There was always a fear. There was so much anxiety. Created by Jim Jenkins, maybe this was supposed to get kids over feeling awkward about new experiences or being too shy to ask out Patty Mayonnaise. But the reality is it just reinforced it, because each episode would start with him having a new fear. Hell, he could be afraid to watch a movie, and he keeps going to the movie, and he runs out afraid of the costume. And then he eventually sees the zipper on the creature, like the xenomorph, right? And now he's having a laugh at it, and everything's all fine and dandy. Or there could be a good musical bit. They had some pretty catchy songs, Ooey Ooh, Killer Tofu. But despite this, each episode would reset the character. Something new would happen for him to get all in a fuss about, and it would just make for another episode about anxiety. And what you end up with is just a repeating, hey, look at this cartoon about a guy who is all worried. Aren't you worried too? And isn't it weird how Disney buys this up because I guess the production costs had gone up and Nickelodeon didn't want any piece of that? They put a movie out, Doug's first movie. I remember Roger Ebert calling it probably his last movie. In an era where everything nostalgia is coming back because you remember it, brand recognition, and people remember Doug, nobody is touching this property. Hey, that's going to do it for the recently canceled podcast, episode 54, the free version that is. If you want to check out my talk about Beto Mel O'Rourke running for president, you know what to do. Hit up my Patreon, patreon.com/Von Fry. $1 a month gets you full access, no commercials, and you get to unlock the secret topic.